This is DAHBOO77. I want to share with you here some key findings of what's going on today. This explosion that took place in downtown Nashville. Now, if you're trying to get caught up to speed with this happened early this morning between 6 and 7 a.m. The RV, which was responsible for this, showed up on the location at around 1:22 a.m. It had something playing with a warning, telling people that you better get out of here, this thing's going to explode. Then it went to a 15-minute countdown. This was all caught on video and audio recordings. I also did a separate video covering all this. As you can see here, the outages happening in this widespread area here. 911 reporting issues. WTVF, the radio station in the region, is reporting issues. What's very strange is these issues are only coming here 6-7 hours after this explosion. It didn't happen or start happening right after the bomb went off. So AT&T, this radio station, even the control towers at the airport are down. They have grounded flights because of this. Something huge is going on here. How can one explosion on this street in front of a building that seemingly didn't take down any buildings or any other infrastructure be causing all these different outages? The buildings did not collapse. The infrastructure inside the buildings did not get damaged. The radio station did not get damaged. I also have a bunch of information about all these data centers that were just sold from AT&T to another company that's controlling all this around the globe. I'm going to break all this down on the next live stream. Make sure to join us tonight on Monday.
Shalom, give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostolic GMS groups, ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, Rakatham to them. The edification and knowledge, and the foremost, give all praise again to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakadash. That was related more updated information relating to the early this morning explosion in downtown Nashville relating to DAHBOO77. This is Psalms 10 and 1. We'll read 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them that be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So basically, the pride of the wicked, their schemes, their plans, to persecute and pretty much persecute the poor. You know? For the wicked boasted of his harsh desires relating to his pride, and the blessed the covetousness, which is the wanting, in whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance, which is his appearance, will not seek after God. And God Yahweh is not all in his thoughts. No, because it's the wicked, man. The wicked are created to be like the Lord created them to be through the Spirit, wicked, and to do unrighteous, man. This relates to the pride and the countenance and the devices relating to the wicked, man, against the righteous, which are starting with the hopeful elect and the Israelites. I want to continue on and read a few more. His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Deceit, lies, fraud, relating to using trickery to get what they want. And ultimately, because his blessing is the sword, and through the sword, he acquired everything through violence, man. And under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Mischief, lies, deceit. Psalms 55 and 21. They speak smoother than butter, smooth like butter, but in his heart he draweth a sword. So his words are sweet and smooth like butter, but really in his heart he wants to hurt. You know, I mean, his intentions are ill type intentions, and that's the state of mind and relating to the wicked, man. Let me get it since I'm right here. Psalms 55 and 21. For the words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Bellicose, which relates to war, aggressiveness. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn a sword. So they're ready to be aggressive and fighting in a fight, a belligerent type manner. Now go back to number 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the village, in secret places doth he murder the innocent, which are the righteous, the poor, the afflicted. His eyes are privily set upon against the poor. Relating to having counsel to do mischief, they study destruction, you know what I mean? So they always plotting and scheming to pretty much outdo wickedly what they have done before, man. To supersede, relating to creatively doing wicked, you know what I mean? Going beyond the point how they can outdo what they did previously. Let's go to Job 5 and go to Job 5 and it's Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, which are the wicked, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Their enterprise relates to their endeavors, pretty much what they plan to do, their desires to do certain things. 13. He taketh the wise and their own craftiness. The wise relating to the wicked, the wisdom of the wicked, and it relating to their craftiness. And the counsel of the froward, which is one who's contrary or difficult, which relates to the wicked. Read that again. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. Headlong is something that's done recklessly, without thought, and has room for a lot of error and mistakes. Now, relating to the wicked, they have very short time. Revelations 12 and 12. Woe to the inhabitants of the world and the sea. Paraphrasing. Let me get it. Woe to the inhabitants, number 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to having great wrath, because he knoweth he has but a short time. So with that short time, him implementing certain things quickly and expediently is room to for error and mistake, because he's rushed, because he knows he has a short time to implement certain things, because he knows certain things is going to happen, man, relating to from a spiritual aspect. And so he's going to be like that roving lion waiting to devour. 1 Peter 5 and 8. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices relating to his plots and schemes. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. So the devices on the wicked are quite evident, you know what I mean, relating to this specific circumstance is very, very suspicious, by saying mildly, you know what I mean. Looks like could be something of to be honest, a false flag or a psych op or something, psychological operational tactic, or many would say it's the T word too as well. But it's very suspect, very suspect on many levels, man. That being said, this is just an update relating to the DAHBOO77, relating to the updates relating to that early morning explosion relating to downtown Nashville. That being said, water for listening. Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakadash, Shalom.